Let me help you quit smoking. There are two kinds of smokers, those that know they want to quit, but don't think they can, and those that think they can quit anytime they want, but are too scared to actually find out if they really can. In both cases, the real question is who's in charge, you or the cigarettes? If you're in the category of people who say I could quit anytime I want, I just don't want to, I want you to know that that isn't you talking, it's the cigarettes. As the famous quote goes, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled off was convincing the world he didn't exist. Here's how you can find out for sure if you're someone who wants to quit but doesn't think you can. Go through each exercise in the book with an open mind. You'll quickly find the whole process to be far easier than you imagined.If. On the other hand, you're someone who thinks you can quit but doesn't want to. Go through the system anyways. You'll soon find out how much power you really have, or how much of your life you've given away to cigarettes, and how much this book can help you. You can always go back to smoking when you're done, if you really want, but chances are that once you taste freedom, you'll never go back to the taste of cigarettes again. You can watch a video where we do a thought experiment, a technique that will show you how easy it is to knock out cravings in moments. Also, you can listen to a hypnotic trance here at MailOnline for the next 7 days to help you reinforce your desire to quit smoking and strengthen your willpower. The video technique I hear was developed by my friend Dr. Richard Bandler and is used with written permission. It will only take a few minutes. The audio hypnotic trance uses the power of suggestion and hypnosis, has highest success rate in the world when it comes to quitting smoking. Also, in one study, 97% of people who use my approach don't gain any weight. However, I can't make you quit, sorry. You have to want to, but I can make it much easier than if you just tried willpower. So you have to think of it like this: you are going to quit, whatever it takes, but I am going to show you how to know out cravings and make it so that you don't feel like you are missing out. You can use these techniques every day here at MailOnline site, and then if you feel you need extra help, you can get my book of audio program from iTunes. It doesn't matter if you have smoked all your life, if you have tried many times before and failed, or if you don't believe the system will work for you. All you have to do is follow my instructions fully and completely, and you will never smoke again. Not only that, you will do so with a sense of near effortlessness and without putting on weight. I have spent the last 20 years studying human behavior and developing this revolutionary approach to quitting smoking without gaining weight. I know exactly why you smoked and how to stop it for good. Your mind is like a computer, and like a computer, it has its own software. Each one of your habits, healthy or deadly, is operating right now in your mind like the programs on a computer. Over the course of this book, we are going to reprogram your mind through the various imagination exercises and with the hypnosis CD that accompanies it. By the time you finish this book and listen to the CD every day for at least 2 weeks, a cigarette will never seem the same to you again. There are, however, a couple of things you need to know before we begin. 1. I do not believe that smoking or cigarettes are evil. If you want to smoke, smoke. I do not have a moral issue with it. I believe what you do with your body is your business.I. In fact, if you want to eat what I believe that should be up to you, not your friends, not your family, and not the government. Smoking is nothing more than an external means to change the way you feel, a practice which is widely accepted in our culture. Food, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, television and shopping all change the way we feel as well. The reason some of these things are seen as problems and others are not is that in the long term, there are massive negative health consequences to prolonged exposure to nicotine. As a drug of choice, smoking is not a smart one. If you weigh up the temporary good feelings a cigarette gives you against the likelihood of an early, and in most cases slow and painful death. Let's face it, if I ask you to swallow a cyanide pill or inhale asbestos dust each day in exchange for some temporary feelings of relaxation, would you do it? Probably not. But I'll bet you're dying for a cigarette, even as you read these words.It is this total lack of freedom that cigarettes cause that I find so difficult to take. As long as you feel like you have to smoke, you are a slave to your cigarettes.You. You work for them. The moment you can consciously choose whether to smoke or to quit, you are back in control, and you are free. My goal in this book isn't just to help you to quit smoking, it is to help you take your life back. No less, no more. In one recent study, 90% of smokers surveyed said they wanted to quit. So why haven't they? It's because smoking is not a logical, rational, conscious act, it's a learned habitual response to stress and nicotine. You can't undo it with reasons or statistics, you need to actually reprogram your mind. Now here's the good news: I can't make you quit smoking, but I will make it significantly easier for you to quit by teaching you specific ways to undo your old programming and build new habits of feeling good. I will show you how to stop cravings almost before they start, to take away the feeling that you need cigarettes, to find all the pleasure and relaxation and more that you used to get from cigarettes in other ways. Better still, you will be able to do all this without gaining weight. I am convinced that one of the reasons my system is so successful is because the process is easy. You learn to take yourself step by step across the threshold from someone who thinks of themselves as a lifelong smoker to someone who used to smoke. By the time you are finished with the exercises in this book, smoking will never seem the same to you again. Even for those people who continue to get the occasional craving, I will be giving you specific tools you can use on the spot and in the moment to eliminate the craving and create feelings of relaxation and ease in a matter of moments. Which brings up an interesting point. From time to time people say a curious thing to me, that they tried to quit smoking, but it didn't work. When I ask them if they really didn't quit for even a few hours, they usually admit that they did stop for a while, but after a few days, months or even in some cases years, they began smoking again. I am always a bit dumbfounded when I hear this. If you have stopped for a day, you can stop for 2 days. If you stopped for 2 days, you can stop 2 weeks. If you stopped for 2 weeks, you can stop for 2 months, 2 years, 20 years, or even forever. If you have gone back to smoking in the past, it's for one of 2 reasons. The approach you were working wasn't the best one for you at the time. You stopped doing what was working. This is why I am going to take you through so many different techniques within my system. No matter who you are, there are enough different things on offer here. You will find the things that works for you. All you need to do is read the book once through, including the frequently asked questions section at the end of each session. These sections include information that will be helpful to you and may answer questions and eliminate doubts you didn't even know you had.